Everyone, I'm Brock. So today let's keep reviewing an AI open source project. So this project is ranked after clip feed base patch 32. It's called segmentation 3.0. Last month, the downloads is around 18 million. Again, this report is fully generated by AI and may exist some hallucination. Core functionality. Segmentation. Speak segmentation is a deep learning model specifically designed for speaker segmentation, which is a core component of speaker diarization systems. For example, imagine you are at a party and need to identify how many people are talking in the room. The model acts like a voice detective that can distinguish this is person A speaking, this is person B speaking. Now, A and B are speaking simultaneously. Examples that you input a 10 seconds meeting recording. The output it will be 7 metrics. 0 means no speech. First one means speak 1, speak 2, speak 3. Number 4 means speak 1 and 2. Number 5 means speak 1 and 3. And number 6 means speak 2 and 3. Overlapped speech detection. Like in a debate when two contestants speak at the same time, the model can identify now two people are speaking simultaneously. If frame 4 is 1, then overlapped speech is true. Function 3, voice activity detection, VAD. Like a smart speech that can determine is someone speaking now versus is this a moment of silence? Input specification, duration, sample rate, channels, total samples, output specification, matrix dimension, calculation of matrix, 7 classes. Core technology, outside multi-class encoding. Outside is a concept from site theory, referring to the site of all subsets of a site. Imagine you have 3 friends, Alice, Bob, Carol. All possible chat combinations you can have with them are no one chatting, only Alice, only Bob, only Carol, Alice and Bob together, Alice and Carol together, Bob and Carol together, all 3 together. This is a power set idea. There are 2 to the power of 3, 8 possible combinations in total. applications in pyannote. So 7 classes used in practice. Technology 2, end-to-end neural architecture. Traditional methods are like a factory assembly line, requiring multiple independent workers to complete different tasks, while the end-to-end approach is like a multi-functional robot that completes all work at once. Technical components: audio feature extraction, temporal modeling, classification layer, co-technology 2, loss function, outside cross entropy, mathematical volume. The pronunciation is great. If without the pronunciation, I don't think I can pronounce it, this equation. Loss equals negative sum of y true times log of y prat. So you see here, it should give English explanation, but it didn't. So it's actually some tasks that didn't satisfy my goal. Y true is the real speaker's compilation. Y predict is a possibility distribution. Log is a log function. Sum. Okay. Some AI or machine learning terminology. SD, speaker diarization. The process of identifying who spoke when. Okay. Voice activity detection, detecting whether someone is speaking in audio. OSD, overlapped speech detection, detect when multiple speak simultaneously. DER, diarization error rate, metric measuring speaker identification accuracy. RTTM, rich transcription time market. File form for storing speaker information. Speaker embedding, representing speaker voice characteristics as fixed dimension vectors. Agglomerative clustering, grouping speaker segments based on similarity. Audio frame, short time window of audio segment. Training dataset terms. Oh, interesting. This model trained on a lot of Chinese dataset. Does it mean this open source project is developed by Chinese team? Sister architecture design. The pyannote system uses a nailed architecture. Application layer, model layer, core layer, pipeline workflow. Raw audio file, pre-processing, sliding window, segmentation model, embedding extraction, clustering, post-processing, final output. Pre-processing. Why 16 Hertz? Because human voice frequency are mainly in 0 to 8 kz range. According to Nyquist theorem, sampling rate needs to larger than 2 times 8 kHz. Sliding window. Clustering algorithm. Cosine similarity formula. Cosine theta equals to A dot B divided by norm of A times norm of B. A and B are two embedding vectors. A dot product B, L2 norm of A. Okay, this is how to deploy this open source project on personal computer. And this is how to use GPU for acceleration. Timeline. Okay, here's the ranking is pretty good. And here's some core papers related to it. And there are some companies who use this technology. So pyannote AI is built on 2024, just 1 year ago. The founder, chief science officer, he is CNRS tenured research scientist. And the H index is more than 68, means that he has at least 68 papers that has been cited for more than 68 times. So her branding is top scientist in this area. And this is project impact. Competitors, open source competitor, NVIDIA, NAMO, Speech Brain, Caldi. Commercial competitors, Assembly AI, DeepGram, Google Cloud Speech to Text. Key insights. innovation of pile-side approach, successful path from open source to commercial. Insights for Chinese market. No, one more. Pipelization trend in voice AI. Insights for Chinese market. Actually, this part is not required. So kind of like itself think we need insights. That's good. Inspiration for myself. Scenario 1, multi-character dialogue generation. Scenario 2, dialogue authenticity detection. Technical recommendation. Use pipeline architecture instead of end-to-end. Build voice character library. Data strategy recommendation. Collect multi-speaker dialogue data. Commercialize the path. Learn from pyannote AI's commercialization. Okay, AWS. Applied. Microsoft applied. Zoom. Okay. Let's say whether they have some solution engineer position. No, it doesn't have solution engineer. Yeah, here's even is an AI engineer or software engineer. No. No, no solution engineer. No. Assembly AI, deep program, auto AI. Google. Okay, we'll apply. Meta. Solution engineer. Location. Ramon. Bellevue. Seattle. Okay. Partner engineer sounds interesting. I think this position is the experience required is more than I have. How about this one? Support engineer. Okay, this one is only requires 3 years. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so maybe I will try this one. Business support engineer. Okay. Now again, you see how now it's already November 2025. My deadline is October 2027. How can I say 3 years, right? And this is a US and China comparison. Chinese speech is specificity. Chinese has 7 major dialect groups. Unlike English regional accents, Chinese dialects are almost different languages, like Mandarin, Cantonese, Minnan, Shanghainese. Interesting. Complete comparison. Suggestions. Strength, bilingual background, technology bridge, market insight. Build personal brand like GitHub, like Medium, or tech community. If H1B lottery unsuccessful, the options, OP STEM extension. I already in my prompt, I already mentioned that I'm using STEM OPT extension. So you see, so it's actually ignore my input. Option B, go to Canada or other countries. Option C, remote from China. Okay, and here are some interview questions. It's good. Maybe I will need that later, but not yet. Reference. Pyannote. Outside multi-class cross entropy loss for neural speaker diarization, published in 2023. Okay, and some foundations theory papers. Tools. pyannote the audio, NVIDIA Nano speech brain. So when we say AI, there are so many areas. Voice segmentation, image understanding, video generation. There's so much stuff, right? If we don't dive deep, then when people say AI, say machine learning, we are just, we have no idea, right? If they praise the potential of AI or machine learning, we have no idea. If they criticize it's a bubble, AI bubble, we also have no idea. So if we don't make hands dirty and play around it, we cannot make our own judgment. So that's something we need to pay attention to. Dataset. Here's some YouTube channel. That's good. And Chinese models recommendation. Some benchmark. And the online tools. Some communities. It also gave a learning path. But here it should also give English translation, right? So again, it's the report. I think that maybe it finished about 80%, but still have 10 to 20% needs to be improved. Finish the panel tutorial, read 2 core papers, run some experiment on toy datasets. Intermediate level is to achieve a fine-tuning pyannote. How to pronounce?
Pyannote.
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 Pyannote. Implement a mini project like podcast diarization, read 5 related papers, advanced, improve current methodology, submit paper, workshop paper, contribute for open source projects. Conclusion. For OPT holders like me, understanding technologies like this is not just about technology itself, but about how to transform research into product value and find your position in both US and Chinese markets. Technology, deep but not limited to pyannote. Pay attention to whole voice AI ecosystem. Kind of like computer science major students, right? We should focus more than just what we are studying master degree. Pay attention to what are happening in the whole area. AI, VR, AR, blockchain, whatever. It may be a bubble. It may be a future. If we even don't pay attention to it, if we don't try something on it, we are not qualified to make judgment. Criteria use OPT time to accumulate real experience and build personal branding. Long term, keep studying, keep learning. Technology iteration is so fast. Yeah, I think that's all for today. I think that today's report is much shorter. Yeah, I guess because the code function is shorter, and the terminology is also shorter. So, but anyway, that's it. Thank you. Bye.